So what have you got for us today?
Today we're going to be discussing Fresno Nightcrawlers.
I don't think I've ever heard of those, so this will be new and interesting for me.
Let me just tell you something, Birdman. You never, ever, ever bury the American flag. Ever.
Okay.
You'll find my lips puckered to the backside of some commie bastard's frozen ass before you'll find me burning an American flag. I could tell you that.
You're listening to the Junior Birdman Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Junior Birdman Podcast. I am your host, the Junior Birdman. Today, we got another big show coming up. We're going to start off with our AI news bot, though. Now, we've been working on this thing behind the scenes, a lot of us, and trying to get it going. We've had a lot of problems the last couple of days with it. We think we may have, this is our last try, though. If it doesn't work out today, I think we're done with this thing, but we're going to give it one more shot and see how it goes. We noticed today, we found out that our AI bot scroller at the bottom of the screen was going nuts the last couple of days. So if you saw some weird things in the messaging the last couple of days, sorry about that. We think we got that worked out. So today the scroller should be a little more straightforward as well. But let's go ahead and take a look now at the new. We fixed a few things last night. We worked on it for several hours. We think we got it worked out. If it doesn't work out today, this is it. This is the last try. We can't keep wasting our time on this. Let's go ahead and roll the bot and see how it does.
The critical funding that would accelerate the development of the use of female dummies in crash testing. Use 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 female dummies in crash testing.
Cut it. All right, guys. I think we've run our course with this one. We've tried. We've put a lot of effort into it. I know.
It's not the code. I'm just not sure what's happening.
All right, well,
maybe the news is just too stupid for the bot.
We're going to have to try something else with this one. For now, let's just move on to sports with Steg.
Yes, it has been an amazing week in sports. Here is this play. Here is this man. He comes. Oh, look here. This is amazing. Now we see on this play, many men are moving. There's a lot of motion, and now there is a great play, another great play. And finally, for today, we see this group of men coming, and this is an amazing play again. And here are the scores from these great games from yesterday.
Thanks again, Steg. Let's get a look at the traffic out there with Ethan, our hawk in the sky.
Good afternoon, Birdman. Major congestion out on the roads. Everybody's on the traffic. Guys, we're moving on. Seeing major congestion on the northbound lanes, causing delays at about 30 minutes. You may consider taking the Run Junction as an alternative, or even the route sooner to get around that. Heading downtown, be prepared for some slowdowns. There's a parade happening on Main Street. There's also some road closures near and Sterling, which are causing some delays. Backups on the side streets. Be sure to check the GPS for the best route. For heading to the west side, make sure you avoid this multi-car accident off of I-Booning. There's an exit off of X-Booning, shutting down all the westbound lanes. Emergency crews on the scenes, but it's likely going to cause delays. Be careful out there. This is Ethan off of the sky for the Junior Birdman Podcast.
Thank you, Ethan. And now a check on weather with Tucker.
It's not a big secret. Maybe it's raining. Maybe it's snowing. Maybe it's just a nice, sunny day. The only way you're ever going to know what the weather is like is if you go outside and look for yourself.
There's definitely something wrong with Tucker. We'll be right back, folks.
Are you dreaming of a luxurious vacation in an exotic part of the world? Well, wake up and snap out of it. You're never going to make it there anyways. Tune into the Junior Birdman Podcast. It's way more realistic. Stop dreaming.
Welcome back. Our junior producer Amy's been working on a series this week called Myths, Legends, and Monsters in the United States. Amy, welcome back to the Junior Birdman Podcast.
Hello, great to be back again.
Good to have you. So what have you got for us today?
Today we're going to be discussing Fresno Nightcrawlers.
I don't think I've ever heard of those, so this will be new and interesting for me. Let's go ahead and get going with it.
The Fresno Nightcrawlers are a mysterious and enigmatic creature that's been captured on video in the city of Fresno, California. The creature, which appears to be a small, white humanoid figure with long, thin legs, has been described as both fascinating and terrifying to those who claim to have seen it. The first known video of the Fresno Nightcrawlers was taken in 2007, and since then, several other sightings of the creature have been reported. Some people believe that the Nightcrawlers may be extraterrestrial or paranormal in nature. Others think that they may be some type of previously unknown animal or creature. Despite the speculation surrounding the origins of the Fresno Nightcrawlers, little is known about their behavior or habits. Some people suggest they may be harmless, merely passing through the area. Others fear they may be a sign of something more ominous. There are trees in the area that resemble the creatures. There are also some carvings that resemble what look like the creatures, so they may have some ties to that. It's one of those legends that fascinates people around the world when they hear about it. It leads to numerous theories and speculations about what their true nature is, whether they're a product of human imagination, an undiscovered species, or something more unworldly. It's hard to say. They're definitely an intriguing mystery and definitely something that's an interesting part of American folklore.
Well, something I'd never heard of before, so I learned something as well. This was another great episode. Thanks again for doing this for us, Amy. We appreciate all your hard work on this, and thanks for joining us. Take care.
Goodbye. Thank you.
There she goes. We'll be right back, folks.
This is Morgan Freeman with This Day in American History, telling you to tune in every day to the Junior Birdman podcast. It's the kind of laughter, comedy, enjoyment, and fulfillment that made this nation great. The Junior Birdman podcast. Tune in 5 days a week.
I wonder if, like, individual soldiers, though, in the military consider it disrespectful if you burn the American flag, you know?
Yeah, if you do it in effigy, it is, yeah.
Well, what other way would you be burning?
I mean, if you're in the middle of the woods freezing your ass off and burning an American flag is going to keep you warm and alive, I think it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be dead because you won't, then you should definitely burn it.
Well, how often are you going to be stuck in the woods and need an American flag burning in order
I'm not
to...
saying there's a real situation where you're going to be frozen unless you burn an American flag to generate enough warmth to keep you alive. I'm just saying it's not that you're burning a flag in effigy, so I think it's okay.
So maybe there's some times when it's okay.
I mean, if they do the flag raising ceremony and the flag touches the ground, they have to burn it.
So there's some cases where even the military burns flags.
Yeah, no, that's true. I guess, you know.
Right, they're not doing it in effigy as a sign of disrespect.
No,
yeah, they're actually doing it out of respect.
I just wonder if an individual can make the decision to do that on their own when they think it's appropriate.
I don't know. Sam would know. We can call him.
All right, we can call Sam. It's just that he always sounds like a military commercial when we talk to him. But if you want, yeah, let's get him on the phone.
I think what offends people is seeing some idiot burn a flag who has no appreciation for a country that even allows him to do that. What should we do? Should we be more like Iran, you moron?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's kind of silly. And yeah, there's plenty of people who disrespect the flag as it is.
Okay, I got Sam on the phone.
All right. Sam, can you hear me okay? How you doing?
Hello, Birdman. How can I help you?
Well, I'm glad you joined us. We were having a conversation here, and we were trying to figure out whether or not it's ever appropriate for a person to burn an American flag for some reason. Like if you were stuck and your only choice...
Did you just say burn the American flag?
Yeah, like if you were stuck out in the woods maybe and you had to light a fire and that was the only way to keep yourself warm, would it be okay for you at that point then to...
Let me just tell you something, Birdman. You never, ever, ever burn the American flag. Ever. Okay. You'll find my lips pucker to the backside of some commie bastard's frozen ass before you'll find me burning an American flag. I could tell you that.
Well, okay, I understand. I'm just wondering, you know, and maybe there's a situation where you're out there, you're going to die, and, you know, your life is at stake, and the only thing you can do is burn a flag to keep yourself...
All those things only matter to a man who doesn't have pride, who doesn't have honor, who doesn't have what it takes to be a United States Marine.
All right, well, I wasn't talking about the Marines specifically in this case.
Semper Fi, it's not just something Marines say, it's a life they live.
Oh, I know.
Marines live by a set of values that few have the ability to commit to. Fragility is not an asset to the United States Marine. No, sir. He's about strength. He's about resilience. Marines live with a strong sense of duty, honor, commitment, and love for their country. You can't torture a Marine's loyalty to the flag, Adam, I can tell you that.
Sam, what we were trying to figure out was whether or not burning
The Marine Corps' commitment to rigorous training has resulted in the highest standards in the most physically fit human beings on the planet. Marines are about courage, willingness to face danger in defense of their country, in defense of the flag.
No, I totally get the idea. The Marines are
The Marine Corps has a long, rich, and honorable history dating all the way back to 1775, Birdman.
I understand. They have a long tradition, Sam. What we're trying to figure out is whether or not it's ever appropriate to burn...
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli.
Yep, we know the
The
saying.
Marines have always prided themselves on teamwork and camaraderie. Marines are about discipline and self-control, and upholding the core values of honor, courage, and commitment. Nothing gets between a Marine, his rifle, and the flag.
Well, that's
you, the proud, the Marines.
Yeah, we know it. We know the slogans.
From the halls of Montezuma.
Yeah, you already mentioned that one.
All right, well, you get the idea. Marines are badasses. You better not mess with them.
We weren't going to mess with them. We were talking about burning a flag and whether or not you
And like I told you before, you'll see my frozen lips all perked and puckered up and stuck to the backside of some frozen Tommy Pinko's ass before you'll ever see me burn an American flag to keep warm, you son of a bitch.
Okay, Sam, you need to call me a son of a bitch. Let's just calm down here. We're just having a conversation.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not in a great mood. I had the View on today while I was drinking my coffee. It's got me a little riled up, okay?
All right. Now I understand. That'll do that to anybody. That show will drive you nuts.
If I ever have to hear another word from that Comet Pinko Whoopi Goldberg, I swear I'm
Okay, Sam. No, that's all right. Just calm down. Calm down. Take a deep breath. We appreciate it. Appreciate you joining us today, though.
Sure, Birdman. I'm glad I was able to help. Have a great day.
Well, don't watch The View, man. Look what that shit does to you.
Yes, you will lose IQ points if you watch The View. It's like heroin for people in that cult, though. They will love to hate Trump.
Thank you for listening to the Junior Birdman Podcast. Be sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell to be alerted when new videos are posted.